Hi. So I told you I was gonna talk about Turk's Cap. So I picked that stuff. I'm certain it's Turk's Cap. It's a very unique looking plant. I just wasn't sure which parts are edible, whether it's the flowers or the leaves or whatever. So let's see what the ESC says about it. Okay, so here's my ESC. I just laid it out. There's our Turk's Cap. And right next to it is the description. I'm just going to read it to you because you probably can't read it, but it says Turk's Cap is highly nutritious. R stands for recreational, which probably means you can smoke it or something. F, it's functional. That means you can make rope out of it, or something like that. I'm not really sure what it is. We'll see in a second. And V is valuable. Valuable just means like save it, use the seeds, replant it, trade it with people, whatever. So I kind of give ratings for the different plants. So anyway, it says these thick shrubs can reach 5 to 6 feet tall. However, sometimes they stay closer to the ground and spread out. Close to summer, the strange rolled flowers appear with a single stamen sticking out, just like these. These flowers eventually give way to small, dark red fruit at the end of summer. So it's a little too early right now. I don't see any fruit. But still, the young tender leaves can be used like spinach, and it's best to cook them if you can. So I'll probably do that tonight. I'll boil them up and I'll have them with some rice or something. The flowers are excellent raw, tasting like honeysuckle. I will try one of those in a moment. And they can be used either fresh or dried to make tea. The fruit is ripe when dark reddish orange with no white skin present. These fruit taste like apples, but with very little tartness, mainly just a mild sweetness. They and their seeds can be eaten raw, though the seeds are sometimes bitter, so better if you lightly toast them. The berries can also be made into jelly, jam, wine, or dehydrated. So wine is the reason I said valuable, or excuse me, recreational. So if you want to make wine out of it, you could with the berries. And then, or you could dehydrate it, kind of like raisins or something. While not edible, the bark, both the inner and the outer bark can be used to make a decent cordage. So like I said, you can see this fibrous kind of rope here. You can see it's pretty fibrous, so I can see how you can make cordage out of that for sure. And then it says, it just talks about don't strip the bark or you kill the plant. So that's pretty much how this whole map is laid out with all these different plants. So anytime I come across something, I'm going to go ahead and mention it. Now let's see what they taste like. Yeah, it is. It's like a little mild honeysuckle. Mild, but a little bit of sweetness. Kind of good. Alright, I'm going to collect some leaves, and I'm going to show you how to do that in a second. So, my water bottles, I don't throw them out. Crunch them up, but put air back in them. Then, what I'm going to do, take my knife, make myself a nice little, just cut the top off. I'm going to stuff the leaves in here, and I'm just going to stick this back on as a little cap.